Hi guys, in today's video we're talking about Elliot Yeo, the 337k defender from West Coast. Hope you enjoy. Joe, Elliot Yeo, is he the way to go? How do you know?
I have nothing to say to that. Joe.exe has stopped working here. That was way too cringe, man. I'm sorry. But I do yo. I think that he is the way to go. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. He is bringing all of the gifts right now. He's the gift
Mm-hmm.
that keeps on giving for a guy of this price in the back line. There's dead set, no downside other than can he stay healthy? He is literally, that is the only thing. He is honestly, like, I think everybody should have this guy in their team, to be honest.
Yeah, it really feels like, as you're saying, the only real downside is potentially some injury things from the past, like we've talked about, or we will talk about. And also, he's just a little bit expensive. I mean, if he was like 200k, I think he would be in 80 to 90% of teams. At 337, you know, people are speculating over him, like versus Bose, that kind of thing. So that's what we're here to talk about anyway.
Well, they should pick him over Bose because this guy actually has a history of scoring really well at AFL level.
Mm.
You know, he's priced at 61, but this guy has scored above 61 every single year of his career, apart from his debut season.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy has got a full body of work, and we are very thankful that we've got him for very cheap this year, because he had 5 games last year where he averaged 68. But he was subbed out in 2 of those games. So he could have might well and truly had a higher score if not for being subbed out. And he showed last year that he's capable of scoring 100 points. And for a guy priced at 61, oh my goodness, I think it's the upside's just all there.
Yeah. So a little bit of backstory for those who may be new to Supercoach, that kind of thing. Yo from 2017 to 2019 was averaging 100. You know, did have scores of 100 plus. Obviously, a couple of down games in there, that kind of thing. Since then, has been having some injury troubles, but looks to be coming into preseason kind of on fire. Hasn't put a foot wrong. He's playing a really, really versatile role of halfback with some mid rotation. 2 positions where he needs to be in the guts, where the ball's going to be, given to him. And as a good distributor, he's going to be there. Has had elite fitness in the past and seems to be kind of at that level again. And with the Eagles kind of rebuilding their side and building for the future a little bit, him being 29 kind of means that, hey, he's going to be that distributor general that they desperately need there. Hearn's kind of got old. They've had a few retirees, that kind of thing. And Yo and a couple of other guys are the ones who are stepping up and kind of proving it in the preseason that they're meant to be there.
Yeah, the poor guy his career has just been completely struck down by injury. I mean, he's been restricted to 27 games across 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, the season's 23 rounds long, or 22 games. And this guy has only had 27 for 3 years of football. So that's probably been a real, I suppose, shame for him. And the Eagles in general have just had some really bad injuries to key players. And that's what he is to them. He is a really important key player. Despite all of his injuries, he's still someone that they entrust to put directly into centre bounces. I mean, he had 82% of CBAs in 2020 before he got injured in round 11. And then he, had to miss the rest of the season. Same thing in 2021. He missed the first 11 games of the season, and then bang, for the rest of the season, he had 78% CBAs. So they really trust him, even though he's been out of the game for months at a time. They'll still just chuck him in there because they know of what a great ball winner he is for them. Using explosive speed, just that first burst out of the stoppage and kicking the ball forward. it's something that they really lacked, I suppose, in the engine room, and something that they're very excited to have. And as you mentioned, because he's playing that split with halfback, it seems like they're finally deciding that they're going to take it easy with him and not have him just be 100% in the midfield, which is such a highly demanding role. It seems like they want him to play more games this year, which makes sense. He's one of their best players. And it's so good that they're going to be playing him off half-back, a role that he's shown that he can score really well in. He scored over 100 against Essendon by playing that role. So it shows that he can play in both parts of the game.
Yeah. And one of the things as well you kind of have to realize with Supercoach is that he might not be a keeper for the whole year, but that's not what his job is in our team. His job is to make that quick 150 to 200K. With him being priced at a 60, if he gets to a 90 to 100 average in the first 5 or 6 games, could really, really push himself up. Potentially upgrade with a rookie-priced player to a Doherty, a Stewart, a Sinclair, that kind of thing. And you're getting that value at 330K, which is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of this player. Someone that with the higher magic number this year being a 5.5, it means that the money that he makes, especially if he outperforms what he's priced at, he's going to be able to make money a lot quicker. And the primos that are overpriced at the start, if they are underperforming compared to what they're priced at, they're going to drop in cash a lot harder as well. So you get this situation where you could go directly from a Yo, as you say, directly from a Yo to a primo, or maybe even Yo and someone else to someone that you thought was out of reach at the start of the year fairly easily come around 6-7. So it is definitely really exciting. And you can almost consider him as almost like a half primo because you're almost there at getting another primo. You just hope that he's able to play those 6 games for the year, and if he can, in a row, then you're laughing. The problem lies in, can he play 6 games in a row? But by all reports, according to the preseason, nothing is going wrong for him, and they can manage him if they find that, he needs, he can't play too much in the midfield. They can play him off halfback and entrust more of that role to Jimby, who by reports also is really, really impressing.
Yeah, definitely. The real question is, will he be a Cornelio type player from last year? Someone who, potentially at that price, if he's scoring hundreds, we could try and keep it like a D6, D7, which would be fantastic for a lot of teams. It really sounds like he's going to be a DPP consideration as well, considering, depending on where he lines up at the centre bounces, some mid-time, some defense, almost a lock for that as well. I'm more confident picking him at a, I guess, inflated price compared to a Bose for the output and the scoring and the history there. And kind of, it's really hard with Supercoach as well to overlook a player that we're hearing about a lot in the training reports. Obviously, everyone's flying. It's February, but this is a guy with the proven scoring who now they're saying, hey, he's back from injury. He's crucial for our team. He dominates in the midfield. Every single training report coming out saying, yep, Elliot Yeo doing really well. Next week, Elliot Yeo doing really well. Doing really well. We're really happy. We're really excited. So wait till March when our final teams come out. But right at the moment, he's a lot for me. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, he is definitely in my side, hasn't left my side. And of course, you can hear people will talk up training, but you got to practice what you're going to play like. If you train the way you're going to play, that's the best way to really perform and to prepare yourself for what's to come. And it seems like, he's ticking all of those boxes, and the club is being mindful of his body and his history, which is why they're offering up this split at halfback as well. So it just seems that a lot of the right things are being said, a lot of the right things are being shown with how he's going this preseason. And I think that there's the price difference between him and Bose is definitely something that I'm more than happy to pay for. Because I'm not even hearing that much about Bose anyway this preseason. I understand he's training with the mids, but is he training well? Is he turning the house down? Is he going to well and truly break into that team? Whereas with Yo, I know 100% where he's playing, and that he's going to, barring injury, he's going to be playing round 1. dead set. He's going to be playing round 1. He's going to have, between 70 to 80% CBAs and rotating at halfback with Jimmy. Like, I know there's clear knowledge there that I can bank on and I'm willing to pay up for. So yes, he is in my team, locked and loaded until he gets injured. Otherwise, he's in there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, that's our review of Elliot Yeo, the defender from West Coast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, share, subscribe. We've also got our group coming out. So our group competition. We'll put down the information. You can watch the video in the comments. Basically, we just get you guys to subscribe to us on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube. Blah, 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 blah. Let me say that again. Guys, we've also got our Supercoach group competition coming out where you guys can win some pretty amazing prizes. So we've got a jersey. What else do we have, Joe?
We've got also a couple of tickets to a footy game next year, 2024. And also an AFL store voucher. You don't even have to be good to get the voucher. That is entirely up to luck. So if you feel not confident in your skills, despite watching all our videos, which would baffle me, but still, if you are someone with such low self-esteem, don't fear. You can still join, have some fun, and maybe even win yourself a voucher as well. So please, guys, it's all free, and free is good.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.